We are shopping today. I have a Starbucks. It's a chai tea latte. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling very well today, so it was very hit and miss of whether we were going to do a live. But I said to Mark, "Do you know what? I'll sit down and sort of like do a Q&A with everyone, with whoever's on. So if you're free, thank you for joining. And if you're not, I'm sure you'll watch us and catch up. It's not going to be a very long live because, like I said, I am not feeling very well. But yeah, so anyway, got the chai tea latte. Mark had a chestnut praline coffee, and he really, really enjoyed that. I've also got some snacks, Auntie Anne's. I passed it and I was just like to Mark, I think I need to get an Auntie Anne's. So I got the pepperoni ones, although some of the pepperonis aren't on the actual dogs, like this one. There's no pepperoni on it. But yeah, so I am doing that. Mark has gone to a couple of shops. So he is looking for something for his family, like some gifts, as am I. But we haven't been successful in finding anything suitable. We found suitable stuff for ourselves, obviously. We just haven't found any suitable stuff for our family yet. Although Mark's done a little bit of a better job than I have, because he's actually bought a couple of things. Not so much today, but he did yesterday. No, we were supposed to go to Celebration today, but I woke up. I wasn't even going to come out today. I was going to just stay at the hotel. And Mark was going to go to Universal Studios. But then we decided, look, we'll come here. We may go to Mall Millennia as well, because Mall Millennia is not too far. Ooh, a little pretzel dog with, hey Naveen, I hope you're well. How are you? Thank you for joining. So I've got a little Auntie Anne's with an actual pepperoni on, which is great. Mark had the mini pretzels. Hey Dapper, how are you? I hope you're well. Pradeep, how are you? I hope you're well too. Thank you for joining. Excuse me, I'm just having a little snack while I'm waiting for Mark. Mark's gone to do some shopping. So we're at Vineland North. So yesterday, oh, that's good to hear. You're great, Naveen. That's good to hear. So yesterday we were at Vineland South, and I managed to get a couple of things. Maybe I spent a bit. Those nuts, I'm telling you, they are yum. They are different to the ones that you get in the UK, but these are fluffier. They're nicer, and you don't really get the pretzel. You don't get like the pepperoni pretzel dogs. You do get mini dogs though, and the mini dogs are really good as well. So Dapper says he's doing good. Just got up. I'm not used to the time change, right? Are you in the US as well? Or is it because we've just changed, we've just gone to daylight savings time? Is that what you mean? Because I'm thinking, are you in the US as well? Oh my God. Well, I'm loving the weather lately. It does get a bit cooler in the evenings, which is why I feel like I might not be a little, I might be, oh, thanks, Wacken. I'm not sure whether, sorry. Sometimes you get people on and you're just like, oh. Hi. Definitely daylight savings time. It's true, because sometimes it does mess with you. And even though it happened quite a while ago, do you know what I mean? It's still, oh, you're from Bangladesh. Well, hello, Bangladesh. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this bright summer's day. It's actually, I assume it's heading towards the winter for the Floridians. There are still quite a few people in short sleeves, because normally I see quite a lot of Floridians wearing big jackets and stuff. Some of them are wearing jackets, some of them are wearing, long sleeves. But for us, from people from the UK, this is nice, this is quite warm. So we're just sort of like here, sort of like just chilling out and just waiting to speak to you guys. So if you have any questions, I'm here to answer any. So we're in Florida on holiday, and it's my birthday holiday, so I'm looking forward to that. If you've been to Florida before, what is your favourite thing to do? What do you like to do, and what is your favourite thing to do? So for us, obviously going to the theme parks, but I specifically have a favourite theme park, which is Epcot, and Mark's one is Universal, but I don't know which of the Universal parks are his favourite, because he likes them both for different reasons. So he likes Universal Studios and he likes Universal Islands of Adventure. If I had to pick which park I liked, mine would be Universal Studios over Islands of Adventure. Islands of Adventure is nice and I like it, but I feel like Studios is a classic and it just pips Islands of Adventure, I think. But I remember coming at a time when it was just Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, I think. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, and Epcot. Yeah, so Animal Kingdom hadn't opened. And Islands of Adventure hadn't opened. And then I remember coming one year and Islands of Adventure opened, and then coming another year and Animal Kingdom opened. And I was just like, oh my God, every year they're opening a new park. Hey, St. Cart, how are you? I hope you're well. I was just saying that what St. Cart, you've been here before. What's your favourite thing about Orlando, Florida? Is it just the theme parks? Do you like the shopping? Do you have a favourite park? And if so, what's your favourite park and why? So for me, the reason why Epcot's my favourite is because it's not, do you know what I mean? It's, you get to eat around the world, and there's, you have the pavilions, the 12 pavilions, and you can just eat or drink. Some people like to drink around the world. I like to eat around the world. So I think that's my favourite, I think. I think Mark likes, he likes the superheroes. He likes I think he also likes the rides, because they're Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure have really good, do you know what I mean, rides. There are a couple of rides that Disney have done that are really good, that do put a little bit of competition. And those rides for me are Flight of the Avatar. That ride is amazing. It's one of the best rides out there for sure. Now, years ago, hey Kirsty, I hope you're well. Hi everyone, cooking dinner while I'm listening. Well, good for you, because this is going to be more of a Q&A. So if you have any questions that you'd like Mark and I to answer, Mark is actually going around the shops at the moment. He sent me a couple of pictures on WhatsApp, and I'm like, I'm doing the live and I'm using my phone, so I can't look at those pictures. But anyway, I'm sure he'll come. He said he was going to come back, but I'm not sure. This live is not going to be as long as the others, because I'm not feeling very well. I came down with something. I was coming down with something the day before yesterday. And then during the night, I was just like coughing and I wasn't well. And I was just like, oh God, it's come through. But, we move. We're here. I'm doing a live. It's just not going to be as long as it usually is. But yeah, if you have any questions, or if you just want to tell me anything about Florida, or even your day, like how you're doing, how's your day going, how's your weekend been, then let me know. Was a while ago when I went, but preferred the parks with the rides. Right, okay, yeah, I can see that, because like Mark's the same. All the parks have rides and they're all different. However, with Universal Studios, it's more thrilling. So they have like the more thrilling rides, the more, abrasive rides, the ones that sort of like, like Towers of Terror. Well, Towers of Terror is actually Disney, but that is a pretty good ride and does give you a little bit of heart palpitations. But they also have like really good water rides as well. So in the different, hey Aoife, I hope you're well. So like going and doing the water rides is pretty cool. Although we don't really have the weather at the moment. So when we were here before, it was unseasonably warm. It was like in the 30s, and then now it's coming now down into the 20s, maybe the high teens. Did you go to celebration today? No, we didn't. So I woke up this morning and I wasn't feeling well. My nose was blocked and I've been like blowing my nose and all of this. And then I said to Mark, do you know what? He loves the parks and he would spend every day in the parks if he could. He doesn't really like the shopping aspect, even though he knows that we do need to do a bit of shopping while we're here. Send movies. Girl, we do look alike. We are, my word, we do look alike. My goodness. Wow, that's crazy. I've never met any. Do you know what? When I was younger, I used to work in a hotel, and somebody said that they saw my doppelganger, and I was just like, what? Because I've never seen twinning exact. I'm going to check out your profile later, girl. It's just, that's crazy that we look alike. Really, honestly. I'm going to show Mark this later. Oh dear. Do you know what, Aoife? Just don't contact anyone. Just sort of like do your thing. Don't bother contacting anyone. And just you do you. You know, you're going to be coming to Florida soon anyway. So just 30th of November. So I hope they're going to get you another place and you're going to get another placement, I hope. But yeah, so... we wanted to go to celebration. I woke up this morning and I wasn't feeling well. Before I went to bed, I just thought, I'm not sure I was even going to go out. And then, so I said to Mark, do you know what? Tomorrow, this was yesterday, you go to Universal and do some filming and enjoy whatever it is that you want to enjoy and all of that. I think I'm going to stay back at the hotel. Anyway, I woke up this morning and Mark went and had a shower. He's getting ready to go to Universal. You know, he loves Universal. And then we were like, okay. And then he said, are you sure you don't want to go out? And I said, well, maybe I might go to the shops. Maybe I might go to Vineland North, and then maybe I'll meet you at the park later. So Vineland North is closest to Universal. So if you ever just want to pop to, into shopping before you go to Universal, or even after, it's Vineland North that you need. And it's not too far then to go to Universal Studios. So you can use Uber, or if you're driving, even better, because that frees you up. But if you decide to walk, that is going to be one long walk, let me tell you. You can walk, but I would say it's probably about an hour's walking or something ridiculous. In case you're wondering, I'm drinking chai tea latte. Yeah, oh, thank you. Do you know what? I think the safest thing is to either go outside and just be around in the town, or just stay in your room and just don't contact anyone. Do you know what I mean? Just don't interact and just don't rise to it. That's all I can say. Don't rise to whatever it is that they're peddling. But so if there is something that you... So Matt mentioned the other day about Philharmagic. And I thought I had done it before, but actually it turns out that we've never done it before. But then again, I thought, was it Phantasmic or something like that? But I think that was actually at Hollywood Studios. But I went and it was so good. It's like a mini show. Loads of kids were in there. They were really enjoying it, because Mark goes, oh, how long is this going to be? And I was just like, I don't think it's going to be too long, because, to keep the kids entertained, and, kids have short attention spans. I said, I don't think, because I think he was thinking, could it be like Carousel of Progress? Is it going to be like 20 minutes? But it's literally like 5 to 10 minutes, if that. But it was so good. It was so amazing. So if you are around, and if you are in Magic Kingdom, we thoroughly recommend the Philharmagic. It's like a Donald, not to spoil it, but it's like a Donald and a Mickey, and it's just like all these different songs that Disney has done. It's really, really good. Thoroughly recommend it. It was recommended to us by Matt, and yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Yeah, that's good to keep yourself to yourself. I'm going for IV chemo to tablets due to my situation. Okay, well, do you know what? That will be a better fit for you. I think medication wise and stuff like that. It's not great to have the medication, but you know what? In the end, I think the outcome, is going to be favourable. Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad you're keeping up with your medication, and I'm glad you're doing what you need to do to get yourself well. So on that note, let's move on to something like really positive. So if you have been to Florida before, like I've asked the question already, do you have a favourite thing? Is there like a specific ride or something like that maybe we haven't done, that you say, do you know what, that ride is really good? So this holiday we've tried, I think, 3 different rides which we didn't get a chance to do. One was it Rise of the Resistance? Right, Rise of the Resistance, because I always get mixed up between Smuggler's Run and Rise of the Resistance. Anyway, in May we did one, and in this holiday we got to do the other one, because there is queues for those rides. They're so difficult to get on, but we've managed to do both of them, so that's amazing. The other one that I haven't done, which I'd really like to do, is the Navi River. I haven't done that one. That looks amazing. I really want to do that. What else did we do? We wanted to do Soaring, but we didn't get a chance to do that because it was like an hour's wait, and we were on our way out of the park at the time. But we are going to try to do that this holiday. What else? We did Mickey's Runaway Railway, which we hadn't done before. That used to be the earthquake one. Does anyone remember? Okay. Does anyone remember that? I'm not sure if anyone remembers. There was like a big earthquake. All the water used to come running down and all of that. It was really, really good. And it was like, I can't remember, something of the movies. So that was a shame that But when the rides get old, they do swap them out and they do put new ones in. But sometimes they can be here for years. I think E.T. is one of the original ones when the park started. When Universal started, so that is an original ride, so that's great. I'm just trying to think at Magic Kingdom which are the original rides, and I think Carousel of Progress is actually an original ride, and I think even in the what's the Gulf for? It's space something. They have changed elements in that, even though I believe it's an original ride. They actually changed sort of like parts of it, because it's not the same as when I first sort of started coming, and I started coming in when did I start coming? 97. Please, dearest Kelly, could you look at furry Crocs triple wide, also known as 37? Yes, we had to look at those yesterday. If you want to have a look at yesterday's live, we actually did go and we actually did have a look at the furry Crocs, and we did actually discuss the prices. I want to say they were $70, if memory is correct. But we've only sort of like, we got here about an hour ago. So I don't know if there's a Crocs here. I'm sure there must be, because the shops are much of a muchness, but I think Vineland North is smaller than Vineland South. So basically, I think this is a Simon. No, this is Premium. This is Orlando Premium Outlets. The other one is a Simon, so this one's different, is owned by different people or run by different people. But yeah, I mean, there's so many places to shop here as well. And sometimes the sections aren't all in one place, so they have like different sections. So sometimes you have to cross roads and go to other places to check out the other deals and stuff. But yeah, I mean, definitely for sure you should check out both ends. So you should definitely check out the north end. This is the north end that we're in, and the south end. I never know my shame to admit, I never know my north from my south. All I know is like north and south even. So I just know north and south. That's about as far as my knowledge. If we're talking about on the road, which is north and which is south, I could not tell you. I couldn't tell you. But Mark's better at that sort of thing than I am. But yeah, all I can tell you is south, north. That's it. So if you're talking about how do I sort of like tell on the road which is north and south, I don't have a clue. And funnily enough, so when we came here early on, so when I started coming with my family, so we're talking about probably 98, 99, and 2000, we were driving along International Drive, and we kept going back and kept going back, and we didn't understand because we would start and the numbers would be going up, and then the numbers would disappear, and we needed a specific number. So then my stepdad had to stop the car, get out and ask someone. He goes, oh yeah, part of the road is north and part of the road is south. So then the numbers restart again, and we had no idea. And that just shows you like the north and the south. Like I had no idea that the roads were split into north and south, but there you go. Epcot is so underrated. Exactly. It's a magical park. I love the Living with the Land ride. That's underrated too, the Living with the Land. And I think they grow some veggies that are used in dishes in the park and restaurants. It's my fave. That's right. I believe it's actually used in the Garden Grill. And Mark really loved the Garden Grill when we went. I mean, I thought the Garden Grill was okay, but he really enjoyed it. And he was saying, oh, we should go for breakfast. And I said, yeah, that's fine. Just let me know what day and we'll go for breakfast. But I think he's thinking we might not have enough time, which is true. We might not have enough time. There are other things that because obviously when you go to the parks, you don't we try not to buy anything right away because there might be other things that we might see elsewhere, and then we can make an informed decision. But now the time's getting low, and we're just like, oh right, where do we need to go, where do we need to hit, what shops do we need to go to? I'm just like, oh my god, I don't think we're going to have enough time to get all the stuff that we want to get. But I started packing my case, and let me tell you, I don't think I've got any room in my case to buy any more stuff. It's just crazy. But I did get some really nice things that I wanted. So I'm pleased about that. I was just looking to see where my sauce was. But I'm eating pretzel dogs. Sorry, not pretzel dogs. Pretzel pepperonis. Mark said he was going to come back, but it doesn't look like he's coming back. So, guys, you are stuck with me, unfortunately, eating pretzel dogs and drinking a chai tea latte. So I've got a sore throat coming up. Sorry if I'm eating with my mouth open, it's because I can't breathe. But, so basically, I've been coming down with something for a little while, for the last couple of days, and I've sort of begun to get a sore throat. Anyway, so I like to drink, when I'm starting to feel under the weather, especially with sore throats, I like to drink hot drinks. So I got an extra hot chai latte. And I was hoping Mark was going to come back because I actually need to blow my nose. Of course, he's not here, is he? But anyway, so let me just, in fact, I'm going to show you what's in the background. I'm just going to turn off my microphone just so I can blow my nose. I don't really want to be rude on camera, but hold on 1 second. Let me just show you where I'm sitting. disgusting and blow my nose. But yeah, so as you can see, we're just by Auntie Anne's, and so we just had some pretzels, but they more specialize in the nuggets. So I got the pepperoni nuggets, and Mark got the cinnamon ones. He devoured those in about 5 seconds. Hey Sam, how are you? I hope you're well. So he devoured those in about 5 seconds, and then of course he drank his coffee in about 5 seconds as well. Mary, how are you? I hope you're well. Always love the test track in Epcot, so much fun. Even if it kept breaking down, and it still does break down from what I've seen of other YouTubers. Is it still there? Yes, it is, but I believe it's about to go through a refurbishment, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a couple of YouTubers that I keep up with, and I believe that, yes, it's going to be refurbished if it hasn't been refurbished already. Mark and I haven't been on it yet. It's one of the so we haven't been on every ride, and last year, in May, I keep thinking it's last year, it's not, it was just a few months ago. So in May, we did a couple of rides that we hadn't done before. So we managed to get on Guardians. Oh, Mark was so sick. He felt so sick afterwards. He regretted going. But the thing was, I wanted to see what new rides were coming out, and Mark didn't want to see he didn't want to take the surprise away from the ride. I was like, all right, cool. So I never watched any rides. But when we got on it, Mark doesn't do roller coasters, and it isn't a roller coaster per se, but it does give the illusion of a roller coaster for sure. It was so much fun. I would do it again, but I can't lie, it is scary. For me, it was scary. So that was a new one that we did. The other one that I wanted to do was Tron, but the lines for Tron are just crazy long. Crazy long. So Space Mountain is one that we want to do, which we haven't done in all the years that we've been going. We've never ever done Space Mountain. So that is on the list. What else is on the list? Oh, the Navi River, that's on the list. And I really wanted to do the Frozen ride, but every time I go, it's just always packed. It's always packed. The other rides that we both enjoy is the Gringotts ride. That one is a really, really good ride at Universal Islands of Adventure, because that is Universal Studios is in Diagon. It's in Diagon Alley, excuse me. So Diagon Alley is in Universal Studios, and Hogsmeade is in Universal Islands of Adventure. I've got to keep all of these things in my mind, because it's really, really easy to get mixed up with both the parks with regards to Harry Potter. But now they're opening Epic Universe. So that's going to open next year, May. And they're doing the Ministry of Magic. How amazing is that going to be? Oh my God, I cannot wait to try that. Someone offered us tickets, right? Because they got given tickets. And let me tell you, the tickets were $5,000. I said, oh, per ticket. I was like, as lovely as that offer is, we can't afford no $5,000 each. These couple of holidays, I've been trying to keep it as economical as possible. And we've sort of not done an expensive hotel, because I wanted to show people as well, if you wanted to do Florida economically, you can. It is possible. I got poorly from a bug I picked up en route on our last trip. Oh no, it's a pain, because you want to make the most of your time there, but also take time to rest. Exactly. And I feel like Mark was like, oh, you're going to come? And I was just like, oh, I really want to rest and stuff like that. I even thought about just relaxing by the pool, so at least I was outside. It's not too cold today, but I think I underestimated the last 3 to 4 evenings, and it's quite chilly, and my arms don't get enough, what's the word? I forget what the word is. You know, when not enough blood supply goes to your arms. Well, I have that, And so I get cold really easily, just on the tops of my arms. Like, I can be as cold as you want on my legs and blah, blah, blah. But the tops of my arms and my feet, circulation. Circulation. I have bad circulation in my arms and in my feet. And so so Mark was touching my arms. He goes, "Oh, you're cold." I was going, "Yeah, I'm cold." He was hot. But no, my arms get really cold and my feet get really cold. My feet haven't been cold on this trip, luckily, but my arms have been. And I knew if I didn't sort of like, do you know what I mean, take care of my arms and stuff like that, I was going to get sick. And I got sick, unfortunately for me. But I'm still out and about. Mark was like, "Come on, let's do this, let's do that." And we knew we had to do a little bit of shopping. And this is the first time we've done shopping this holiday. And we went to Target last night and I started filming. And I was just so unwell. In the end, we had to leave Target. I was just like, oh my God, I just can't function. And we'd been out all day because we'd been shopping at the other outlets. And we got a couple of things at the other outlets. And Mark did really well at the Disney store. I bet you he's gone to the Disney store now. I bet you that's where he goes, "Oh, is there a Disney store here?" I can see someone with a Disney bag, so I believe there is a Disney store here. Do you know what? When I was younger, I could do both outlets in one day. That's what I used to do. But the outlets were very different because these outlets are more expensive than the ones that used to be here. So the ones that used to be here sort of like back in the 90s and stuff like that, and even in the early 2000s, they were a lot cheaper than they are now. But as well, that could be because, I nearly lost all my pretzel dogs there. So since then, I feel like the outlets aren't as good with deals anymore as they used to be. Don't get me wrong, they're still good deals for us, but they're just not as good deals as they used to be. But also, I feel like you can find a deal here, and especially if you come on Black Friday, that's when you can find the real deals because they have like proper sales here. It's not like in the UK where they bump the prices up a few months before and then they take the prices down and you think you're getting a good deal when really they only put the prices up 2 months ago. So to be able to bring it back down to the original price, it's not like that here. They have like proper sales. I am shocked that Mark has not come back. He said to me, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be back." Where is this man? You just left me on my own to do the live, which is fine. But yeah, so we were debating whether we were going to bring an extra suitcase or not, but we didn't end up bringing an extra suitcase. And now I'm a bit worried. I mean, we haven't bought loads of stuff or anything like that, but I am worried that not everything is going to fit in the suitcase. I started packing it already, and I was just like, I need to weigh this suitcase. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if the stuff is too much. Who knows? Who knows what we'll have to do? Oh, he's arrived, has he? He's turned up. Hold on. I can't see you. Oh, look, there he is.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on. Mary's on.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hold on.
Right, shall I take them round?
Yeah.
Come with me for a little walk.
No, you take them. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to finish my pretzel dogs.
Okay.
Let me give you my microphone, though.
I'm going to take you guys around. How is everybody?
Let me stick it on your shirt.
I found a whole load of Stanley cups. That's why I was going to come get you.
Oh, well, hold on a second. Let me just...
Oh, now she wants to come. How is everybody? Kirsty got poorly from a bug I picked up en route from our last trip. It's a pain because you want to make the most of your time there. I know Kelly's really suffering at the moment. She's got a real cold. Good to see you, Mary. Good to see you, Kirsty. Good to see you, Sam. How is everybody? So I've been on a mission to try and find some presents and last-minute gifts. So that's what I've been trying to do. And it's... Oh, you haven't even eaten your dogs.
I know, I've been talking. Somebody was supposed to come back. I didn't.
Well, do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I got lost. I got completely lost. So that's why I Apologies, everybody. I wasn't meaning to be this long. I was only supposed to be a bit, and then this thing goes round and round and round and round and round and round. And then, of course, it's difficult then to find out where you are. So how has everybody been? I will last take you on a little journey. Kelly's going to ditch her coffee or her chai, and then we're going to take you on our little trip. See what's on the site, see the shopping. Now, I found the Disney store. It's much more sophisticated here. There's no stupid queue. So I'll take you around there. What have you guys been up to? You having a nice Sunday? It's a lovely day here yet again in Florida. I'll wait for Kelly to come. You all right?
I don't have a microphone on, so they...
All right, you can't hear Kelly. I've got the microphone now.
It's okay, because I do need to blow my nose.
All right, that's probably good. I'll do the translating. Now, I believe I came from that way, so I think we need to... That way we need to go, but we can cut left, I believe. So we're just having a little look around the shops here. Cocoa Market. There's the North Mall, which is where we are. So the North Mall is up towards Universal Studios end. The Southern Mall is closer towards Disney, all the Disney parks. So they are different. Although they got similar shops, they are different. If you're going to ask me which one I prefer, I think this is a little less congested. I think I prefer this Northern Mall, which is the one we're in today. You're right. Yeah, Kelly's just struggling a little bit. I don't think she's actually got a cold. I think she's actually just a bit worn down. Purely because this holiday, you get up early and you are up and you are out and you've got to go and you spend all day walking in the parks. So when you do that for 2 weeks solid, it is a bit of a plight. But yeah, here we are. Taking you around, you can get the sights. Right, this store, It's Sugar, I do want to go in there at some point. These are all these, all right, let's have a little look. And I do want to take you guys into the Disney store. Right, let's go It's Sugar. Check out these gummies. So you've got loads and loads of sweets. Here you go, look. This is Lil Nitro. This is the world's hottest gummy bear. This product is extremely spicy. It has the potential to cause skin and mouth irritation. It's intended for adults only. Consume at your own risk.
These are what you used to get at the end of cones. So if you ever had a cornetto, this would be at the end of the cornetto. It'd be filled with chocolate.
Right, somebody's put in the chat they want you to try a Little Nitro. No, they haven't. I'm just joking. Look at this. Gummy breakfast, bacon, eggs, and you could get a gummy pizza. You can get a gummy shark and a gummy snake. So you can get lots of little gummies here. We don't get these shops really here in England. Oh, here you are. Now Kelly likes these little mini brands.
Mini brands, yeah.
Here you go. For $15, you can get all these. Oh, you got the cinema. You get the American ones, which you can't get in the UK. Please don't get that because.
Oh, look at that! You get the pizza.
You get the little mini pizza. Right. I shouldn't have shown her that. She's going to try and get that in our pocket. Willy Wonka. And he's actually in chocolate colour.
Look at Reese's Pieces one.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Check this out. A mac and cheese fluffy toy.
Well, that's for you for sure.
Here we are.
Oh,
sorry. I do like this look. These are these massive cola bottles. So of course the intention is you put your pennies in or your loose change, you can collect them. They're pretty cool. All these little candy bits.
A giant Kit Kat over there.
Where's the giant Kit Kat? Oh my life. Look at that. That is a Kit Kat bar. That is huge. To give you context, look, that's my hand. That is absolutely huge. It's about oh my God. Look at those Twizzlers as well. Again, they're huge, extra long. That's my hand. Look how big it is. And my hand is big. Ginormous. Look how big my hand is. Giant pops. These are huge. Right. Let me get this gimbal. Now, as you guys know, I'm not very good with the gimbal. This is more Kelly's thing. I can never get it to behave. Right, here we are. So they've got some other bit. Have I read that right? All right. I'm assuming I've read that right. Please tell me if I've read that right. Urine flavoured sweet. Oh, Kelly's already purchasing something. There she is. Now you can hear all the Christmas songs going on at the moment. Even though it's warm, it does not feel like Christmas whatsoever. What did you buy?
I got something for a friend, which I actually like.
All right, we won't reveal in case they're watching. More little gummies. Right, we're gonna come out of here. Wasn't that cool? So that's called It's Sugar. Right, now, let's take you to the Disney store to show you what is around. Now, like I said, the Disney store here is a lot more civilized. The one in the south, my God, we have to queue for ages. If anyone was on the live yesterday, you would have seen how much we have to queue there. And that queue was nowhere near as long as when we actually queued to go in there. So we're going to go into the Disney store. Kelly is not feeling it today, but as soon as I mentioned Stanley Cup mugs, she was all of a perk then, so we will take you to those. I've got to remember where it is. But I tell you, my directions are terrible. Ah, look, they've got a Bed Bath & Beyond here. Bath & Body Works, sorry, I keep getting it Bed Bath & Beyond. Bath & Body Works. I think, yeah, I was. I think they've gone bust, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond. No, no, that hasn't, because it's there, Bed Bath & Beyond. I thought it had. I might be wrong. Come with me for a little trip around the mall. It's funny actually, some people really don't like when they see me doing the camera, don't like to be filmed. So I get it, but I think it's because some of them think, well, I shouldn't really be here. Although it is a Sunday, it's not a work day. I have been told that in the past when I filmed something. One person did approach me and said, oh, do you mind if I cut them out of the movie or whatever it was I was doing because they weren't supposed to be there. So that was many months ago. But that was quite funny. So yeah, of course. So I obviously respected that and didn't show them in there. Right, let's have a little look. Take you for a little journey. It's still warm, you know. It was overcast slightly earlier today, but it has, the sun has come back out again. There's Adidas, there's all these like ice creamy shops. There's Converse, Nike. We're on the other side of Adidas now. Kind of facing incoming traffic. Yeah, look at this, Mr. Pet, everything for your dog, which is quite cool. We've got Journeys. Now Journeys is kind of, I think it's all basically sort of trainers and boots and stuff. There it is. So yeah, we did do Crocs yesterday.
Yeah. Let's just pop in.
All right, let's pop in. All right, we'll do this for Aoife. Aoife, I hope you're still on.
Very fast.
All right, in we go. So we're going into Crocs. Furry Crocs.
They're 45. I mean 45. 50.
$50 and up.
Yeah, $50 and up. So,
oh my God, they got loads on the back wall.
and it's buy one get one 25% off.
Ah, buy one get one 25% off. There you are.
Well, I think the and up would be if they're decorated.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Look at those Santa ones. All furry inside. They seem to do these furry ones now, which I prefer.
Okay, it says now 45, so these are
$50,
sorry,
49.
50, I keep saying 45, I don't know why. But yeah, and they've got these types of ones as well with no backs to them. So these have got the backs to them. And
we don't need the backs to them because they've kind of got them already.
Well, I like the back. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You see?
They're more like slippers though, aren't they?
They are more like slippers.
Look at these ones. These are amazing.
Check those ones out.
I'm going to get these. Not now, but I'm getting these today.
Are you?
Yeah.
We're going to fit all this in the suitcase. No. I've got no room in my suitcase. I'm telling you here and now, I have no room in my suitcase. Kelly does this. I say no room, and she carries on buying and buying and buying and buying. And then when we get to the end of the holiday, oh, can these fit in your suitcase? And I said, I told you all along from time ago.
From when we went on a holiday, you said to me, I'm not going to bring anything, you can pack it in my suitcase. Those were your
But that's before I spent a ridiculous amount of money on a lot of t-shirts. Right, now, this is where, before we go into Disney, Kelly's going to want to go into Tilly's. Now, Tilly's has all these Stanley Cups.
But it's the accessories I want.
Well, in that case, we don't need to go in. Oh, you want to go in now?
I just want to have a look, see if they have any alcohol ones.
No, I knew this would happen, right? As soon as I said, they don't have accessories. Oh. There you go, look. They've got some nice purple ones.
You mean pink?
Pink. No, there's a purple one.
There's a purple one.
So we're going to take you guys into here. Now, I just always work on the assumption they don't mind filming, but because obviously we are kind of advertising the store in a little way. But again, you never know. Staff don't tend not to like to be filmed. So let me take you to the place. Here we are. So Kelly's got this fixation now with Stanley Cups, and here they all are. So they've got the grey, the purple, the straws.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Straws.
My God, look at that. It was straight off. There was no messing around there.
Well, because you do need straws.
Do you want to check out the cups, or are you just getting straws?
I will check out the cups. I also want to check out to see if they've got there's a straw missing.
It's like chicken to chicken feed. Do you know when you check chicken feed and the chickens run for that? Kelly is just making a right beeline to these cups. They are quite nice, actually, the ones. Kelly absolutely loves these Stanley Cups. Wholeheartedly recommends them. So you've got the purple one, you've got the cream one, the pink one, or the mauve one. You've got the pink one right here, the red one. And they're all quite cheap. They're about $35.
Yeah, that's the normal price.
Oh, is it? I thought they were more than that.
No. Only limited edition ones.
Oh, they're 45.
I have this one already.
The pink one.
That.
This one.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I want to have.
There's more around the corner, but I think they're more of the same. They do. No, not the small ones. These aren't Stanley.
No, they're Hydro Flask.
Now, for me, I am not an expert in this. I have no idea what's what.
Oh, and there's on the Hydro Flasks, there's 47.
Ah, there you are. So, me.
I'm just going to get the straws.
All right, go grab those straws. So our next stop will probably be Disney. The thing is with this store as well, they seem to have everything everywhere. So it's not just here. I thought she'd check that one out. How much is that? 45?
35.
Oh, there you are.
I'll see if you wanted one.
No, I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, we'll see. You get jealous when my eye stays cold for 2 days.
Oh, now one thing we did spot, they are now selling in the United States, you can get little ice molds. And they're designed just to be a ringlet of ice.
No,
So-
they sell it in the UK as well.
Oh, do they?
They sell it on Amazon, yeah. And so they're just like rings. And
I am
good.
shocked you haven't bought it.
But I tell you here and now, the great thing about they might not be able to hear me properly, but the great thing about it is that they keep your ice cold for like 2 days.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. It's really
Right, go
good
on then.
product.
You go pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out this shop actually because I'm worried about a copyright strike because of the music.
I already have one. So yeah.
All right. We'll take you to Disney. Come to Disney. Yeah. So of course, I always feel it's always difficult when you're doing live and music's playing because we get a copyright strike for the music. Right. I always lose my bearings. So I think Disney's further down here. I'll wait for Kelly only because I think we'll get lost. So there we are. I knew she would like the Stanley Cups. See if I can get everything. So it is now, we're now 20 past 2 in the afternoon here in Florida. It's still lovely and warm. As you guys might be able to see. There you go, look. You can see the Florida one. Although it has been a bit overcast today, but it's still nice and warm. I think this is going to be a real shock for us when we come back to the UK. But fear not, this is our last shopping trip. We don't want to bore you guys with too much shopping, so we will be back in the parks tomorrow, all being well. Hopefully Kelly fills up for it. And then we will be able to show you around the park. So Kelly's going to choose which park we're in tomorrow. So she's just taking a bit of a break today. I think she originally, Kelly wanted to actually spend all day in the hotel because she wasn't feeling well, but I think she's had a bit of a second wind, so she's going to come in a minute. I'll just take you for a little walk around here. So there's quite a few. There's Claire's accessories, there's Foot Locker. Pretty much all the stores we get back in the UK. There are a few that I have never, ever heard of. Oh, they got tickets there for Universal. Now we were planning on going to Universal after shopping, but I don't know how Kelly will feel. Oh look, they got sushi. There you go, there's Reebok. Here she comes. Did you get your straws? Good.
I've been waiting to get the straws for ages, and they don't do the colour ones in the UK. They only do like the white ones or the grey black ones. And because I've got a couple of pink ones, like a couple of pink cups, obviously I wanted to get the pink straws to match them. So
There we are.
just have it.
So I don't know if you can hear Kelly as well because I've got the microphone at the moment. We normally have two, but because I was.
My bag, so I could get it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit, you can see.
Yeah, of course, that's all right. So if you didn't hear that, Kelly's just saying that the clear straw, you can only get the clear straws in the UK. These are multicoloured ones, so she wanted to get the multicoloured ones. Right, now, down here somewhere, I believe, is the Disney store. So we will be taken to the Disney store. Now, I said it was more sophisticated. Sod's law, we'll get there and there's a ginormous queue, but it was a lot nicer just go in there. There's hardly anybody in there. They have a lot more sizes in there as well. I didn't buy anything. I was tempted to, but I know you go mad. Don't shop without me. So I'm joking. You go mad.
You want to buy Disney stuff? I'm not going to.
I know, I'm really, really bad. I've been...
You had a Disney stuff you bought yesterday.
I bought a lot of Disney stuff, guys, I'm not going to lie. We'll come back to Hot Topic. I think I'm going the right way. Yes, so we are. Disney's down here. They've got a lot of... this is a big thing that seems to be going here, if you guys can see. These are off-roaders. So they're trying to... They've set up this off-roading thing. And this truck can go all over the off-roading. The problem is, if you were to show a child that and you have to then try and get that in your suitcase, oh my God, good luck. I think that's more for Floridian residents. I would not fancy, I mean, that truck is huge. So the box it comes in is going to be even bigger. So somehow you'd have to try and sneak back to your suitcase. Somehow. What I like about Florida and the mall, it's just so chill. It's got such a lovely, relaxed, chilled vibe to it. Everyone's in shorts and t-shirt. Everyone's just... It's not like London where everybody's just trying to push to get to their destination. Everybody's just walking slowly. Right, here we are with the Disney store. So it looks like there is no queue. So I think we're going to go in here. Can you see the Disney sign? $8.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so this one glows in the dark.
What I love about Disney ones as well, they do things on the back as well.
Yeah.
This one's quite good. I did see this one, $30 reduced from 80.
Okay.
Oh look, they've got the food. I thought that, isn't that the Food and Wine Festival?
Well, that's 2023, yeah.
So I'm wondering if that shirt I wanted will be...
Yeah, probably.
Cheaper next year.
If you want to get it, if you want to wait till next year, if you're coming next year, yeah. Just saying.
But look, actual fact, they've got the Food and Wine stuff from this year. Now,
some of them will be from this year, yeah.
Food and Wine is going to end very soon.
Yeah.
So on the 21st, I believe.
But this is Wine and Dine.
No, Wine and Dine, not food.
Not food and wine.
This is much more sophisticated. When we were in the last one, in the southern one, oh my God, there were people.
I'm not sure. Can you guys hear Mark when he's talking? Because obviously I'm wearing the mic. So I don't know if you can hear what he's saying. But look at some of the kids' clothes as well. How much are some of these?
So that's 25. That's 15, that's the Pandora.
15 and 25.
13.
Okay. It just gives you an idea of what you can get here and what the prices are. I'm going to have a look at the headbands because these are different to what they had in the other store. I don't think I can get to their headbands. However, if you're looking for any Wine and Dine pins, they're right here. They're $4.99, which is brilliant. $3.99 for the Halloween pins. But like to get around here is crazy because people are willing to like cut in front of you and all sorts. It's wild. Oh, he's going to model something.
Oh, you joined us. No, this is fucking trouble with Sparky again.
I just really want that book.
No, it's a nice jacket.
It's a nice jacket, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. If you're into Star Wars and the Stormtroopers. How much is that?
40.
40. It's not bad. What was it?
I'll tell you what it was originally. It was 90.
Yeah, I was thinking about 100.
So what's really good here is the markup is really, really good.
Yeah, the markdown even.
That's quite cool.
This is okay, but it does look like pajamas.
Yeah, it does a little bit. That's $25.
Mark's pleased because they got more sizes here as well.
Yeah, they've got more sizes actually. The other one didn't. Big aggressive. Oh, okay. 20.
The thing is, you say it's more civilized in here, but people
Oh,
are willing
God,
to cut
yeah.
in front of you and all sorts.
Well, you will get in the other one as well. I was finding that people were, oh my God, it was every person for himself.
Yeah, it was.
People pushing in.
People don't move out of the way. Like, you know, for you just to pass by them, it's crazy.
It's very heavy, whatever it is.
It is a time stick.
I don't know what the time stuff is. So what's more sophisticated here is that they do carefully. They put them in the sizes. In the other ones, they didn't. So everything was there.
So basically, Mark is saying what's good here is that they put them in the actual sizes. So if you are looking for a big size, if you're looking for a small size, it's great because they've actually grouped them together.
Quite cool. $10.
So your adult apparel is $10. So all of this stuff that Mark's pulling out is $10.
That's not bad. I'm going to try it on. Only because it's $10.
Here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not bad.
What size?
Yeah, it's good.
I tell you something, this does feel a bit weird. That feels a bit weird.
It's because you're not used to something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go wait outside though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I would have loved to have shown you around, but it is like where Mark says, you know, it's being more civilized in here. He is right up to a certain extent. Oh, these are Haley Hansen, and they are $20, $19.99 plus tax, obviously. The thing is in these shops, and I love coming into these shops, is that where they've now done this queuing system and all of this, like people are willing to cut up in front of you and all of that, and it's just so annoying. There's somebody in there with a suitcase, and it's just like, dude, like you wait outside, let your partner get all of the stuff, or vice versa, and then pack it in the suitcase if that's what you need to do. Don't come in the shop with the suitcase. It's barely big enough for people to get by. It's just really, really crazy. Let me just flip the camera. Yeah, and so I'm just like, and then there was another lady behind us, and Mark was trying to look at the lightsaber thing, and she just stood there having a look. And then when we moved away, she moved away, and he was just like, oh, okay, so you didn't want to have a look at the lightsaber thing? And then there's another person in there. So basically you can hire these like ginormous car-like strollers. They're like a car, so it's fun for the kids and all of that. And she's in the shop with this car thing, and it is far too big for the shop. It's too big. You'll have to get your child out of that, park it outside, and then come in. And like, I'm just losing my temper with all of this. Here comes Mark. Oh, he's bought something as well. And I was just losing my temper, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just come outside because I'm about to say something, and I'm not feeling well. On top of that,
What were you about to say?
well, so basically, there was a guy in there.
I did buy that Marvel's one.
They can't see you. Hold on. There we go.
So I did buy that Marvel's one in the end. It's only $10.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get it.
So basically, there was somebody in there with a suitcase, rolling around the suitcase.
Right.
And I'm just like, right, okay, well, you stay outside with the suitcase, let your partner go in and do the shop, and then vice versa, you go in and do a shop. And then you can pack it in your suitcase to your heart's content. And then there was a woman in there with some big, you know, them car strollers that you can rent, right? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, but the car stroller thing can't fit in here. It's great for the kids. I thoroughly recommend it to keep the kids entertained so that they don't cry and stuff like that, and you put them in there. But you can't bring them into the shop. I'm sorry to say, you'll have to park it up and then take your child by the hand and get them to shop properly as we did back in the old days. Do you know what I mean? And it was just frustrating me, and I thought, and then when you were looking at that lightsaber, there was a woman just standing there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you left, and then she left as well. And I was just like, so you didn't want to have a look at the lightsaber thing?
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but that is very much indicative here. So you'll find that for Disney, it's everybody for themselves. It really is. I've had bits where people are clambering around you, go right across you. They're so excited about getting these discounts that they'll just do everything they can to get it.
Yeah, and to be fair, the items aren't as good as they used to be that they have in the discount store anymore. But it's just crazy that, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I don't have time for this. Let me get out of this store. That's how I felt. I just thought.
I do want to pop in there, but what time are you ending? We're doing it live.
Yeah, so the live will end in 20 minutes.
20?
20 minutes.
Oh, in that case, we can go back in there.
Oh, okay. So where are we going?
I just want to show you guys. So this is.
Okay.
Oh no, I won't go in there because it's a present for somebody, and I don't want.
So Mark's like, yeah. When are we ending the live? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. We're because he wants to go in somewhere because he's found something for someone.
Somebody might see it on the live.
Yes, and now he doesn't want to obviously go in there. But yeah, it's just like I just feel have a little bit of courtesy and stuff like that. I also understand that people get annoyed with us for. For filming and stuff like that. So I also have to keep that in my mind as well. But I feel like sometimes you know, like not sometimes, all the time, we try not to be intrusive. We don't, you know, go into people's faces and stuff like that. But I find that people want to antagonize us on purpose. And I'm just like, oh, I'm just doing a little bit of filming. I'm not doing anything, I promise. Kind of thing. But yeah, so sometimes when we are here, I do like to sit down and do a little bit of a Q&A kind of thing. You know, because I don't want to annoy anyone. And I don't want to be annoyed either. So yeah, it's a bit of a two-way thing. But like I said, we love coming. Oh my God, is this the dots? This is the dots.
What's the dot?
The Dippin' Dots that me and Kirsty were telling you about before. These are the Dippin' Dots. Did anybody else have these Dippin' Dots? Was it Kirsty or was it Penn State that we were talking about these Dippin' Dots? They now call them mini melts rather than Dippin' Dots. I'm sure it was Kirsty. I think it was Kirsty.
Yeah, Kirsty mentioned dots.
Or was it Penn State? I can't remember, but yeah. So those are the Dippin' Dots, which they don't call them Dippin' Dots anymore. But yeah, there's quite, so you know what, to be honest, it's really, really worth coming to the outlets, coming to see what they're doing and all of that type of stuff, because there is something here for everyone. I like to come here, I like to wander in and out the shops. Like I said, it's my birthday holiday, and my birthday's coming up very, very soon, very soon. And my mum gave me some money, and Kirsty kindly did, and was it Penn State? Penn State as well. And that was very, very generous and very kind of you. And I'm going to buy something with it. I don't know what I'm going to buy yet, but I'm definitely going to buy something with the money. I just don't know what I'm going to... I might buy something from the park, so as a memory from you guys. And I go, oh, this is what they got me. And I remember when... Sam sent us some money as well, and I showed her what we bought with it. I sent her a message, and we actually bought what you call it,
that was back in May,
Christmas.
yeah, the Christmas ornament. So
it was a Christmas ornament.
That will be going up hopefully in our Christmas tree.
Yeah. And so that will be going up on our Christmas tree, and I'll always know, oh yeah, I remember, because Sam got this for us. So yeah, I like we don't ask for money, you know, please don't ever feel that you have to send us anything. It's very kind that you do. We just love conversing and interacting with you guys. But then when you do, we'll buy something specific, or I'll save the money and then see, oh yeah, I'm going to buy this specific. So I will show you guys what we end up buying with that money. Yes, I'm very excited. I don't know what I'm going to buy, but yes, I'm very excited about it. But yes, so it's my birthday very, very soon, sooner than you think. But yeah, and my mum gave me some money for my birthday before I left, and I bought a couple of things already with the birthday money. I know it's before my birthday, I know, but I saw the deal and I had to get the deal.
I don't know what these are like. These are the acai bowl.
Oh, acai.
What's acai bowl?
They're like, aren't they the berry?
Oh, okay.
So like they're like health bowls.
Ah, okay.
You know, you normally have them at breakfast though.
Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't taken them.
Okay.
I do want to go to Polo Assassin. Come back, I need your help with it. We haven't taken to the food court.
Oh, yes. We haven't taken you
Every
guys
time I
on.
turn around, right, there's somebody right on my grill.
But this is very much like the Vineland South. But I don't know if you've got better deals here or not, because this is premium outlets and not Simon whatever it is.
Simon Cowell.
Yeah. Because he owns a load of outlets, did you know?
Right, I don't know where.
No, it'd be in the middle somewhere here. But we haven't passed any, what you call it, maps.
No, we haven't.
So we haven't passed any maps. But I like the other food hall because they have green beet. And normally Mark and I will get something from green beet. But they don't have that here unless they've changed. But they don't have it in the food hall here. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You should let me slay the hair for you since you're doing the video. Let me give you some curls, some Christmas curls.
But thank you though. Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Right, you do get a lot of hard sell.
Yes, there's a lot of hard sell. But you know, sometimes. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's uncanny. It's uncanny.
Bumblebee. Where on earth is food?
I have no idea. Saks and Fifth Avenue. Ooh. L'Occitane. Oh, Mark's pointing to
Oh my
it.
God. It's not just that, it's just shop full and full of the pop art stuff. It really
Yeah. I think pop up or pop heads or whatever they're called. They're really, really popular, like properly popular. I don't see the appeal in them myself. But yeah, like there are so many outlets here, so I don't know what you guys are into. But there is Loft, Perfume Mania, Solaris if you like sunglasses, the Cosmetics Company. They also have a cosmetics company in Ashford, in the Ashford outlet, and I do pop in there whenever I'm there. And like I told you guys, Mark and I, we have this app called Yucca, and so we go in and yucca everything. So of course, when I was in not Celebration, Disney Springs, we went to Sephora, and I have seen this wild, no, it's not wild, it's Touchland. So I've seen Touchland hand sprays, they're like hand sanitizer, popping up all over my TikTok. And I'm very much into anything mini, so if you can get mini this, mini that, and all of this. And there was one TikToker, oh, Mark's found something. There was one TikToker, and everything was mini. Like, it was mini Tic Tacs, and there was like mini facial wipes, and then they had these Touchlands. So I was like, oh my God, I've got to go and get these Touchlands. Anyway, I don't know where they had it, but we passed Sephora, and they had it at Sephora. I was like, oh my God, I've got to get these Touchlands. Anyway, I yuckered it, and I just thought, I bet you it's going to be rubbish, and I won't be able to buy it. But it came up at 79. So they do these marks out of 100, whether they're safe or not. We're pretty much back to the beginning because that's Old Navy.
I thought the food court was there, but it's not.
Oh, we don't know where the food court is. I really need to blow my nose. Yeah, we do need a map. But yeah, so they were 79, so I bought a few of them, and I'm so happy. I was like, oh, but then, so we were in Target last night, and I found the mini facial wipes, Neutrogena ones, by the way. Oh, they came up poor, so I couldn't buy them. I was heartbroken. I was like, oh no. And that's the thing, because these things can be marketed so that they're good, and they're this and they're that, but there are certain ingredients in things that aren't good for you. And of course, over time, it just becomes negative. So I was just like, So at the moment, while, you know, I don't yucca all my food, because if I did, I'd be heartbroken. You would not see the joyful Kelly that you've seen before you. But I do yucca all the other products, because I like my food. As you know, the food doesn't like me, but I like my food. While I don't have the biggest of appetites, like I got the the pretzels. They're now in my bag because Mark's going, you haven't eaten them. I was going, I know, I was doing the live, I only got to have one or two. I didn't get to have one or two, I actually had more than one or two. Oh yes, a Simon Centre, that's what it's called. So this is the one that is at the South one. So he must own, Simon, whatever it is, must own this one as well. Mark's disappeared because he's still looking for the food court. He really wants you to, he really wants to take you round the food court. But to be quite honest, I've not passed one. Yeah, I've not passed a food court. So I don't know. And I haven't passed a map either.
No, this is the point.
No, we came from that way already. Because I went into these two bag shops.
Maybe down this way.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But this place is so big, and I don't understand why there's not maps every few meters. Because that would make sense. So you could see where you are. They have a Ben and Jerry's. I wonder if they have the Cherry Garcia that you like, though. They look like they're doing pancake. They're doing waffles. They are doing waffles. Next door are doing, well, they're not calling it a churro. They're calling it a gyro with an X, I don't know. Years ago as well, when I used to come with my family, we would buy an extra suitcase. Yeah.
Well, we're a bit lost.
Well, we can't find the food court that Mark wants to show you. But yeah, so years ago when I used to come with my family, we'd have to buy extra suitcases before we got on the plane. Oh, here's an interactive map.
I think this is what they mean about.
Oh, there's a chicken now. There's a Great American Cookie.
So it's all, the map is all in. Dining.
So it's not telling you where.
Well, it's going to be here, right? So there's the food court. So we need to go past Coach, which is there,
Right.
and then
Where's the Gap outlet?
right there it is, down around. So we have to go down around and left. Follow me.
Okay. Here we go. It might be the case. We might be doing a slightly longer live. Oh, they're making freshly baked waffle cones. That's what they're doing.
Be a better company.
So here we go. Mark's desperate to take you to the food court. I'm actually quite intrigued to see the food court, to be quite honest. But I know it's different. Not totally different, but I know it's different to the other one, south, because we're in north. Vineland North. I don't know why they call them both Vineland. It doesn't make sense. This is a great store in the sense that they've got 50% off plus 10%. So once they've taken the 50% off, then they take 10% off on the remainder, I think. That's how they worked. So it's not like 60% off, if that makes sense. So it's 50% off, and then they take 10% off on the remainder. But in some cases, it's 20% off, depending on what it is you're buying and what the promotion is. But if you pick the right thing, you can get a really good deal. Oh, we're back to where we started. Cinnamon. So many people who've bought suitcases. We used to get ours in like somewhere like Walgreens or Walmart type of place. Oh, they got a La Creuset. Now, if my case wasn't weight dependent, I might get a couple of La Creusettes, you know.
Oh, way down the suitcase.
I know, that's what I was just saying. Mark is taking us some mad up way. I don't even know if there's a food court here. We've already been around here, so I know there's no food court here. Well, it was near the Gap, supposedly, but we've just done all of this round.
Right, so yeah, past Gap. It was right. Past Gap and through there. Oh my god, we were near it by
I know.
closer to it when we were at the Disney store.
Here we go, let's see. No, we just came from there. We just came from there. I don't think there is a food court. I know. I don't think there is a food court. Ah, they are selling pina coladas. So I may come back here for a pina colada if he's not careful. So we're going back past the Disney store. Oh, he said yes. The man from Del Monte, he said yes.
There it is.
Oh, so we were close to it.
We were closer to it. We were actually gone full circle.
When we came out of the Disney store. Can't lie to you, the smells coming from there is amazing. It's going to be similar, but not the same as the one from South. Okay, so we've got chicken now, which I don't believe they had.
Do you want chicken? Do you want chicken now?
They got Saku Japan, which they did have at South. This is a lot smaller though than South, to be fair. They got chicken teriyaki. Ooh, and sometimes if you stand there, they do let you try it. They got Five Guys.
Oh my God, look at the queue for Five Guys.
I know, that's crazy, isn't it? They got Love Poke, which they also had at the other one. I can't remember about Five Guys, or I think they had Sbarro. I don't believe they had a Charlie. I don't think they had a Charlie's Philly steak. But they did have an Asian chow, which I did want to eat at. And they didn't have a Don.
Hello, Don. It's Colombian.
Oh. Yeah, and that's Charlie's Philly cheesesteak. But the Asian chow I really wanted to try. And they also had the Love Pokey. But yeah, this looks amazing.
There's the famous orange chicken.
Yeah, the orange chicken. I would so get that. They got the Thai spicy pork. They got chicken and broccoli, spring rolls, fried plantain, kung pao shrimp. Yes, they got the bourbon chicken. The bourbon chicken's also good. What else do they have? I thought they had the lemon chicken as well, but maybe it's just the orange chicken. They've also got seasoned baked potatoes, which looks amazing. The thing is, all of this looks amazing, but it's just too much. Like, I can't eat all of that, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't try. This will be more Mark. See, all the healthy. And that seaweed salad, oh, is just gorgeous. They've got scallop, they've got shrimp, spicy salmon, teriyaki squid, all so good. This is definitely your cup of tea. The pokey.
Big what?
The pokey. All right, so that's it, guys. That is the end of today's live.
That is the food court. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry we took you on a bit of a roller coaster there. We didn't mean to go that far. It was quicker if we'd gone the other way.
Yeah. But there you have it. So we hope you enjoyed this live. Sorry, I'm not feeling, 100%. But we will be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and we'll be back in the park.
Yes. All right. Anyway, take care for now. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we will catch you tomorrow on tomorrow's live.
Have a wonderful Sunday, guys. Look after yourselves. We will hopefully see you tomorrow. Take
All right.
care.
Bye for now.